Be so easy to work with so that people don't have a choice but to choose you for the job. Okay? Here's what I mean. When you're learning a new skill, right, and you have this mentor or this teacher, or someone, like anyone, like it could be a teacher, it could be a YouTuber, it could be a parent, it could be a brother, it could be a sister, whatever. When you're learning from someone, right, who is experienced in said profession, whatever it is, acting, music, writing, math, science, whatever, if they're really good at the thing and you're learning from them, be so easy to work with and to teach. What I mean by this is put every bit of knowledge you have of the thing aside and just listen to the person who's teaching you. Put all your ego aside, put that huge, big fat chip that you have on your shoulder aside, and just listen to the person. And take the advice, and take the criticism, and shut up, and listen, and do what they say. And I'm talking about when you have a good teacher. You know when you have a good teacher, okay? Because there are some teachers in school who don't know what the hell they're talking about, and that's fine. Okay, I'm talking about when you come across a good teacher who has been in the game and who has done what they are teaching. You have to realize that you know absolutely nothing. They will always know more than you. They will always know better than you. So what you can do is shut your mouth and listen. Now this might sound like I'm telling you to be a teacher's pet and a suck-up. To me, it's getting ahead of the game. Getting your shit together and going, okay, let me do as much as I can now to get myself to a point where I can listen and understand what the teacher is telling me so that I can imply that. And doing that efficiently and fast so then the teacher notices, oh, this person is actually listening. Okay, it's hard enough being a teacher, especially in high school, because we all think we know better than everyone else. Okay, so when you actually listen to a teacher and imply it into whatever you're doing, that's when a teacher will notice you, and that's when opportunities will come. This is an example for me. We had this amazing drama teacher in my school, and we would do these plays, and we'd take a month off school and do these plays, and she was a tough teacher, okay? She would focus on the people who were actually listening and who showed potential to get to the point of acting where she was trying to get everyone else. Not everyone would be able to get on this train of people that she focused on. I was seeing this happen and I was like, what are they doing that I'm not? Because I didn't want to be left behind. Okay, so I watched them. And whenever she was giving her lectures or whatever, I would just shut up and listen and really listen to what she was saying. And there's a difference between sitting in class and passively like watching what the teacher's doing and actually listening to what they're saying. Okay, that doesn't mean taking notes and highlighting and doing all the things, doing all the homework every second of every day. No, that means actually listening to what the teacher is telling you. She would give you the lines, right? And then you'd have your chance to go on stage and then she'll coach you from there. After I listened maybe to like 2 or 3 of these, I went aside, I went to a private place and I ran them over and over and over and over and over and over again, different ways. I do it loud, I do it soft, I do it sad, I do it angry. And then when I finally got in, I was so nervous. I was scared out of my mind. I was shitting myself, right? And I got on stage and I did the lines. And usually when someone does their lines, she stops them like in the first 3 words and goes, no, change this, no, change that. She let me go the whole way through my monologue, which was already like, whoa, what's going on? And then she stopped after I did my monologue and I was just like this on stage panting. And she said, this is what everyone should do before they come on stage. This is what she was telling everyone to do at the start. I did it purely because I was terrified of her. And because I was like, if I don't do this right, I am going to cry on stage if she tears me apart. So I was like, I better do this right or I'm gonna miss this train. I put that pressure on myself and I said, okay, I'm gonna learn how to do this and I'm gonna do the best I can before I even get on stage. So then I have the best chance of her noticing me and her working on it. So then, once she started giving me instructions on the blocking is like where you move on stage. It was like, I'm not going to change a thing about the way you're saying the words because that is exactly what we want right now. At your stage, that is what we want. We want you to be saying the lines like that. And that was not the best I've ever said lines in my life. But that was impressive for the first time I'd ever spoken on stage, right? And as soon as she gave me an instruction, I would do it. She didn't need to tell me, okay, go now, do this. No, I just do it when she told me. And then she was like, can everyone just go as fast as she's going? What's going on? Like, I could be moving so much quicker with this play if everyone was just like this. So then a couple years go on, and she leaves the school. She goes to this private boys' school, and she's doing Romeo and Juliet. And usually in that school, there's a private girls' school right next door, and they always recruit the girls from there to do the plays. But my teacher, because she knows I'm so easy to work with, and because she knows that she wouldn't really have to give all her energy into training me because she had already done it, she recruited me for the play. And I was from this little school in the middle of nowhere that no one knew, and I was pulling up to this big Catholic boys' school every day. And people would ask me, what school are you from? And I'd be like, oh, I have no idea what that school is. So I was given this amazing opportunity because all those years ago, I had put everything I knew aside and I just did what she told us to do. Okay, so that's how opportunities will come to you if you just put yourself aside and learn from someone who knows what they're doing. It sounds like you're just trying to be a teacher's pet and you're trying to be a goody two-shoes, but all that pays off because people will notice you for your efforts. The right people are going to want to give you opportunities and want to have you near them and around them and working with them because you know how to get things done. That may sound like I'm trying to make everyone a people pleaser and put myself aside for everything. No. That does not mean put your needs aside and put everything you want to do aside and just listen to other people. That means knowing when to listen to people and know what they want and give them what they want. That does not take away anything for yourself. That should give more for yourself because you know you're helping people and you know that you're making these opportunities for yourself. The point is to be so easily moldable by your teachers. Be like clay. Really listen and really imply it into what you're doing. Actively think, okay, what did this teacher give me this note on? Okay, how can I put this into what I'm doing right now? And how can I change what I'm doing about this scene right now so then it sounds better and closer to what the director wants? And taking it each detail by detail, okay? People try to move too fast with these things. People try to go, skip over all the little details so then they get to the final thing. No. Okay, you have to do the work to get the result. So in my experience for acting, there were so many little things about my voice and about the pitch and about the intention behind the words and about my body language and about where I'm looking that I had to keep in my mind while I was saying these lines and trying to remember the lines and being on stage and being in costume with all these lights on me and a audience of people. I had to keep all these things in my head and channel them all into the words I was saying. Be so easy to work with. Get things done and people will start giving you opportunities. It's about being easy to be around and being wanted. People will always want something from you, okay? It's human nature, okay? What can this person do for me? It might not always be, obvious, but subconsciously, it's like, how does this person make me feel? What can this person do for me and how are they beneficial to my life? And if you are easy to be around and easy to work with and, a positive person and just a nice, energy to have around, more people will want you around and more of the right people will want to work with you and want to give you opportunities. Okay, you have to make people want to give you those opportunities and want you there. Not every relationship has to be transactional, but I believe that a lot of them are. Okay, and even like marriages and, friendships, okay, it's about listening to each other and giving each other what the other person needs. Learn how to actually listen to the words people are telling you. Okay, this will make you more charismatic. This will make you have more friends. This will make people love you. This will make people want you around. This will grant you the kind of opportunities you never thought would come. I love you very much.